Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers and treasure hunters. Today, we're unlocking the incredible world of state $quarter coins, the beautiful pieces of American pride that might just make you a millionaire overnight. These quarters aren't just change in your pocket. They're hidden treasures filled with mystery, history, and unimaginable value. From rare mint errors to flawless strikes, some of these coins have turned ordinary people into overnight legends. So stay tuned till the very end, because the next state quarter you find could be your golden ticket to fortune. The first up, coin lovers and treasure seekers. Today we're diving into one of the most breathtaking state quarters ever minted in the United States, the 1999 Connecticut state quarter. Proudly marked with 1788 to honor the year Connecticut joined the Union. This small, shiny piece of metal, often passed from hand to hand in ordinary change, holds a mystery so deep that it could be worth millions of dollars in today's collector market. Yes, this very coin, the one you might lie forgotten in a drawer or mixed in your pocket change, could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. It's one of those ultra-rare and perfectly struck versions that collectors are desperately hunting for. When the U.S. Mint launched the 50 state quarters program in 1999, no one could have predicted the storm of excitement it would unleash. Connecticut's design, featuring the legendary charter oak tree, quickly stood out as one of the most elegant and symbolic designs in American coinage history. The intricate branches spreading wide across the coin represent freedom, endurance, and strength, values deeply rooted in the heart of America. But beyond its beautiful meaning, the Connecticut quarter holds a hidden story. A few rare pieces left the mint with unique qualities, mirror-like finishes, double dies, off-center strikes, that transformed this ordinary 25-cent coin into a million-dollar treasure. Imagine this. You're sorting through your loose change one evening, maybe after a grocery run, and something catches your eye, a Connecticut quarter gleaming just a little differently. You turn it under the light, and its shine feels deeper, its details sharper. You look closer at the charter oak's branches, and they seem alive, almost glowing with precision. If you ever experience that moment, stop right there, because that could be a rare minting marvel, the kind of coin that private collectors and auction houses dream of finding, and one that could instantly make you a millionaire overnight. What makes some of these 1999 Connecticut quarters so valuable isn't just their age, it's their perfection and rarity. A coin in flawless mint state, graded near MS-70, shows no signs of wear, no scratches, and the kind of finish that almost mirrors light. Combine that with a minting error, and you have something beyond rare. You have numismatic gold. Some coins have been discovered with unusual die clashes, double dates, or even ultra-deep cameo surfaces that shouldn't exist on circulation coins. These are one-in-a-million pieces, literal treasures hiding in plain sight. And let's talk about the value, because this is where things get truly unbelievable. In top-tier conditions or with major minting errors, some Connecticut state quarters have been known to fetch prices in the tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars, and in private sales, the value can skyrocket into the million-dollar range. Imagine the shock of realizing that the coin you carried in your wallet for years, or that your child once used for a vending machine, could actually be worth a fortune. That's the kind of discovery that changes lives. The kind of story that becomes legend in the world of coin collecting. The Connecticut quarter also carries deep symbolism. The charter oak wasn't just any tree. It was a hiding place of Connecticut's royal charter during a political crisis in 1687, a bold act that became a symbol of American independence and resistance. So, every time you hold one of these coins, you're not just holding metal. You're holding history, a story of courage and freedom engraved in silver-colored brilliance. That emotional and historical connection is part of why collectors are drawn to it. For them, it's not just about money. It's about owning a piece of the American soul. Now, here's where it gets even more exciting. Many of these coins are still out there unnoticed, waiting to be discovered. They could be sitting in an old change jar, tucked in a desk, or resting quietly in a forgotten coin album. Every day, new stories emerge of people finding coins worth small fortunes in the most unexpected places. And the 1999 Connecticut quarter is one of those coins that continues to surprise experts, making ordinary people overnight millionaires. It's proof that luck favors those who pay attention, those who look closer at what everyone else overlooks. The charm of coin collecting lies in its mystery, the thrill that something so common could hold extraordinary value. The 1999 Connecticut quarter teaches us that greatness doesn't always come from grand beginnings. Sometimes it comes from the small, humble things that carry deeper meaning and hidden power. That's why collectors, historians, and dreamers alike are fascinated by coins like this, because each one tells a story of discovery, legacy, and hope. And for some lucky individuals, that story ends with a life-changing reward. So before you spend that shiny quarter or drop it into a coin jar, take a second look, hold it up to the light, search for that sharp detail, that tiny mint mark, that perfect surface that could set it apart from the rest. Because you never know, that Connecticut State quarter from 1999, marked 1788, could be the rare gem that changes your destiny. Gemstones stay curious. Keep searching, and never underestimate the treasures hiding in your own hands. Because in the world of coins, even a 25-cent piece can be worth millions, and your fortune could be just one coin away. The second up, coin lovers and treasure seekers. Fire today. We're exploring one of the most stunning and valuable state quarters ever minted, the 1999 Georgia State Quarter. Proudly marked with 1788, the year Georgia became part of the United States. Most people see this coin as just another piece of spare change. But what if I told you that some versions of this quarter, minted with extraordinary perfection or rare minting errors, have reached values of hundreds of thousands or even millions of dollars in today's coin market? Yes, this small piece of American history could be your key to unimaginable fortune, waiting quietly in your pocket, drawer, or old coin jar. When the U.S. Mint launched the 50 state quarters program in 1999, Georgia's quarter stood out with its powerful design. The state's outline, a branch of the famous peach, and live oak leaves tied with a ribbon that reads, "Wisdom, Justice, Moderation." It wasn't just a design. It was a statement of identity, heritage, and pride. The Georgia quarter embodies the Southern spirit, bold, resilient, and full of character. But beneath its beauty, something magical happened that year. A small number of these coins, especially those with mint marks from Philadelphia and Denver, came out with unique errors, mirror-like surfaces, or deep-struck details that transform an ordinary 25-cent coin into a priceless collectible. Imagine this. You find a 1999 Georgia quarter while checking your change from a gas station. You look at it, something feels different. The shine is deeper. The details are sharper. The word Georgia looks slightly doubled, and the texture feels smoother than normal. Could it be? That one small difference could mean that you're holding a rare minting error, a coin that collectors around the world would fight to own, and one that could easily be worth a fortune running into the millions. This isn't fantasy. These rare treasures are still being discovered in the most unexpected places every single year. The 1999 Georgia quarter is more than a coin. It's a time capsule. It marks the beginning of the legendary State Quarter series, a historic initiative that captured the imagination of an entire nation. Over 700 million Georgia quarters were minted, but only a handful came out flawless, or better yet, struck with errors that make them truly one of a kind. Double die obverse, off-center strikes, and mirror-finish proof-like surfaces have turned this coin into one of the most desired modern U.S. coins among collectors. In the right condition, even a single pristine coin could rewrite your financial destiny. But what makes these coins so valuable? It's not just their rarity. It's their condition, detail, and story. A Georgia quarter in perfect mint state, MS-70, or one with a deep cameo finish reflects not just precision but perfection, the kind that happens once in a generation. Some rare specimens were struck with proof dies on circulation planchets, creating a stunning mirror-like shine. Others have die cracks or misaligned designs that make them truly unique. These coins don't just appeal to numismatists. They ignite the imagination of everyone who dreams of turning an ordinary find into a life-changing discovery. The symbolism behind this coin adds another layer of magic. The peach represents Georgia's agricultural pride. The oak leaves symbolize strength, and the state's motto ties it all together: wisdom, justice, moderation. But perhaps the greatest irony is that moderation is the last thing that applies to this coin's value. Some of these 1999 Georgia quarters have fetched astonishing prices at private auctions, where collectors compete fiercely to own a piece of numismatic perfection. For those lucky enough to find one, it's not just a payday. It's a moment that changes their life forever. Think about it. A small coin worth 25 cents could be sitting unnoticed in your home, waiting to be recognized. Maybe it's in your father's old wallet, a childhood collection, or tucked away in a jar of forgotten change. Every single day, new stories emerge of people who stumble upon rare coins and suddenly find themselves in possession of something worth thousands or even millions of dollars. And the 1999 Georgia quarter is exactly that kind of coin, a hidden treasure disguised as everyday money. In the world of coin collecting, the 1999 Georgia State quarter holds a special place. It represents the birth of modern coin enthusiasm in America, a spark that reignited the love for history, art, and value hidden in small metallic circles. But more than that, it symbolizes hope. It reminds us that even the smallest things, when seen closely and appreciated deeply, can hold untold value. Every coin tells a story, and the story of this quarter is one of beauty, luck, and destiny intertwined. So before you spend that shiny quarter or toss aside, take one more look. Check for that small P or D mint mark, the clarity of the design, and that unique shimmer that sets it apart. You might just be holding $1 million masterpiece in your hand without even knowing it. The 1999 Georgia State quarter proves that fortune doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers in the quiet glimmer of a forgotten coin. Gemstone keeps searching, stay curious, and who knows, your next discovery might just make you a billionaire overnight. The third up. In the heart of American coinage lies a masterpiece that has taken collectors by storm, the 2020 National Park Quarter Dollar. This isn't just another coin. It's a symbol of history, heritage, and hidden fortune. Minted by the United States Mint as part of the America the Beautiful series, this 2020 quarter represents far more than its face value. For those lucky enough to possess the right version, a flawless condition, or rare mint error, you may be holding a treasure worth millions of dollars in today's collector market. Imagine this. A coin so ordinary that it passes unnoticed through hands every day, yet one special variant could make you a millionaire overnight. The story of the 2020 National Park Quarter begins with a vision, a tribute to the natural beauty of America's national parks. Each design carries its own identity, a glimpse into the soul of a state's proud landscape. But beyond its artistry, the 2020 coin hides mysteries of minting perfection, rare die errors, and unique conditions that transform it into a collector's dream. Some of these coins were struck with unusual die marks, double designs, or uncirculated luster that sets them apart from the millions produced. In pristine mint state condition, these rare variations have fetched jaw-dropping prices from passionate collectors who value rarity above gold itself. What makes the 2020 National Park Quarter truly fascinating is not just its beauty, but the unpredictable fortune it can bring. Imagine discovering one in your collection, untouched, shining as if frozen in time. That very coin could be the key to unimaginable wealth. The market today is filled with stories of collectors who found rare errors in everyday coins and walked away with life-changing amounts. A single 2020 quarter with a dramatic mint flaw or uncirculated brilliance could be worth thousands, even millions, depending on its rarity and grade. And the truth is, these treasures often hide in plain sight, resting quietly in jars, drawers, or old coin rolls, waiting for the right eyes to recognize them. The national park design itself is a striking tribute to America's natural legacy. The reverse side captures detailed imagery that speaks to the spirit of exploration and preservation. But here's what turns a simple design into a miracle of fortune. Each tiny variation, each minute difference in strike, can make all the difference. Collectors aren't just buying metal. They're buying history, mystery, and meaning. That's why the 2020 National Park Quarter, especially with the rare mint marks or missed strikes, holds immense potential for life-changing value. Now, if your 2020 quarter bears the right mint mark, whether it's P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or W for West Point, the game changes entirely. The West Point W, mint mark, in particular, is one of the most coveted among collectors. Fewer of these were released into circulation, making them extremely rare. If your coin is a W mint quarter in mint state condition, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Even a P or D mint coin with a unique strike or condition beyond perfection could rise in value beyond imagination in the current collector's market. In the numismatic world, condition is everything. A coin graded MS-68 or MS-69 is a gem, shining like a star, untouched by time or human hands. The 2020 National Park quarters in such flawless states are valued at astronomical prices because perfection is rare. Even a slight mark, a small nick, or a weak strike can make a massive difference. That's why collectors are willing to pay millions for coins that reflect absolute brilliance and sharp detailing. If you have one stored safely in its mint packaging or discovered in circulation with a mirror-like finish, don't let it go cheaply. It could be your ticket to overnight wealth. What's truly amazing is how these coins connect everyday Americans with history. Each quarter tells a story, not just of a place, but of a nation's soul. The 2020 National Park quarter isn't merely a piece of metal. It's a piece of time crafted with care, carrying the mark of a nation's artistic and cultural pride. It's a symbol of how something so small can carry immeasurable worth, not only in money but in meaning. And when that worth is combined with rarity, it becomes a modern treasure. So, if you happen to have a 2020 National Park quarter, take a closer look. Examine it under light, check the mint mark, and observe its shine and edges. You might discover doubling on a lettering, an off-center strike, or an unusually sharp relief, all indicators of potential rarity. These small details are what make one coin among millions truly priceless. Many collectors have found life-changing value in what seemed like an ordinary coin, simply because they recognize what others overlooked. In the end, the 2020 National Park quarter reminds us that fortune often hides in plain sight. The coin you hold could hold the power to transform your destiny. Don't rush to spend it. Don't trade it for less. Study it, treasure it, and understand its story. Because sometimes history rewards those who look a little closer. In this world of collectors, your humble quarter could be the rare masterpiece that turns your dreams into reality. So, keep your eyes open. That little piece of metal might just make you a billionaire overnight. The 4-Up. In the world of American coin collecting, few coins capture the spirit of pride, history, and hidden fortune like the 2001 New York State quarter dollar. This coin, minted by the United States Mint, stands as a powerful tribute to the Empire State, a symbol of freedom, resilience, and greatness. But what truly makes it extraordinary isn't just its design or the year it was struck. It's the value hidden in rare varieties and pristine conditions. Some 2001 New York quarters have sold for staggering sums, reaching into the millions, turning ordinary collectors into overnight millionaires. Imagine, a simple quarter in your pocket today could hold the power to rewrite your financial destiny tomorrow. The 2001 New York quarter was released as part of the famous 50 State Quarters program, celebrating each state's history and heritage. The New York coin stands out with its breathtaking design, featuring the Statue of Liberty set against an outline of the state, with the words "Gateway to Freedom" proudly inscribed. It's more than art. It's a story of courage, strength, and unity. But behind this iconic design lies a deeper secret. Certain mint errors, die variations, and near-perfect conditions have transformed this small piece of metal into one of the most sought-after treasures in modern U.S. coinage. Collectors across America know that the key to fortune lies in the details. Some of these 2001 quarters, especially those struck with unique errors, such as double dies, off-center strikes, or mirror-like finishes, have fetched unimaginable prices in auctions. The reason? Rarity combined with perfection. A coin that left the mint with even the slightest difference from the others instantly becomes a one-of-a-kind masterpiece. And for the 2001 New York quarter, these rare variations are known to exist, waiting silently in old collections, coin jars, and forgotten drawers. If you find a 2001 New York quarter in flawless mint state or proof condition, you could be holding a small fortune. The collector's market today is more vibrant than ever, with passionate buyers willing to pay astronomical amounts for coins that are visually perfect, historically important, and exceptionally rare. Imagine holding a coin with the shine of a mirror, untouched since the day it was struck. No scratches, no wear, just perfection. Such a coin, especially one with a D mint mark for Denver or the P for Philadelphia, can command prices that leave even seasoned collectors speechless. The value of this coin doesn't come from metal alone. It comes from meaning. The New York quarter was minted in 2001, a year that forever changed America. It carries an emotional weight, a silent echo of resilience and pride that resonates with millions of Americans. That connection adds a deeper layer of worth. Turn the coin into not just currency, but historical keepsake. People who collect it aren't just buying a piece of metal. They're holding a memory, a symbol of freedom and strength, a reminder that even in the smallest things, greatness can be found. Now, imagine if your coin has a rare minting error. Perhaps the Statue of Liberty's outline slightly doubled, or the map of New York shifted just a hair. These imperfections are what make collectors go wild. A single coin with a dramatic error can bring in thousands or even millions at auction. Some experts say the most valuable ones are those that combine rarity with pristine condition, coins that somehow escaped the wearer's circulation and survived untouched for over 2 decades. If you have one like that, it could change your life in ways you never imagined. The power of the 2001 New York quarter lies in its story, a coin that stands for freedom, for hope, and for opportunity. Its design captures not only the beauty of the state, but the soul of the nation. And when that symbolic value meets rarity, the result is explosive, both emotionally and financially. People all around the world hunt for these coins, trying to find that one special piece that defies the odds and shines above the rest. So, before you spend that quarter, look closer. Check its mint mark. Examine the shine, the edges, the details of the Statue of Liberty, and the map outline. You might notice something special, a tiny error, an unusual reflection, a perfect condition that separates it from the rest. That small difference could mean the difference between 25 cents and $2 million. The magic of coin collecting is that anyone can strike gold. All it takes is the right coin in the right hands. In the end, the 2001 New York State Quarter is more than just money. It's a story, a symbol, and potentially a miracle. If you hold one, treat it like a treasure, because that's exactly what it is. Don't sell it cheap. Don't let it slip away. It might just be your key to a fortune. History has a funny way of rewarding those who pay attention, and this little coin could very well be your chance to turn pocket change into unimaginable wealth. Sometimes, the gateway to freedom isn't a dream. It's a coin shining right in your palm. The fifth up. In the vast world of American coins, few modern pieces have captured the imagination of collectors like the 2021 D-State $quarter coin. A coin so ordinary in appearance, yet potentially holding a value so extraordinary it could transform your life overnight. This small piece of metal, often tossed into change jars or handed over at gas stations, might just be worth millions under the right conditions. The 2021 D-Quarter isn't just a coin. It's a symbol of modern minting perfection, hidden rarity, and the astonishing possibility that unimaginable wealth could be sitting right in your pocket without you even knowing it. The year 2021 marked a new chapter in U.S. coin history. As America faced change and renewal, the U.S. Mint struck quarters that reflected not only design brilliance, but also precision beyond imagination. Among these, the Denver Mint's D Mint Mark coins stand out for their exceptional craftsmanship, but also for the mysterious handful that emerged with rare minting errors and flawless strikes. These unique versions, when found in pristine or mint state condition, have fetched prices in private collections and auctions that defy belief. For collectors, a 2021 D-Quarter in perfect condition isn't just valuable, it's a golden ticket. At first glance, the 2021 D-Quarter looks like any other, shining with familiar imagery, the power of its design honoring American heritage and natural beauty. But what makes this coin truly special is what lies beneath the surface. Certain rare minting variations, such as double dies, missing letters, die cracks, or proof-like mirror finishes, have elevated the status of this coin from everyday currency to priceless treasure. And in the world of numismatics, it only takes one such rare example to turn a casual collector into an overnight millionaire. Imagine this. You're going through your spare change, maybe a handful of coins from your car or dresser, and something catches your eye. One coin gleams differently. The edges feel sharper, the reflection more vivid. You take a closer look, and there it is, the tiny D Mint mark, symbolizing the Denver Mint signature. Now imagine that the same coin, because of its flawless strike or hidden error, could be worth millions of dollars in today's collector's market. That's not just a dream. It's a real possibility that's happened to others before, and it can happen again with this very coin. The true power of the 2021 D quarter lies in its condition and its story. Coins in perfect mint state or proof-like condition, especially those graded MS-70 or higher, are incredibly rare, often seen as masterpieces of precision and preservation. Add to that a striking minting error or die anomaly, and you've got a once-in-a-lifetime collectible. These coins are like time capsules, untouched, unblemished, and carrying the spirit of their creation. The better preserved it is, the higher its value skyrockets, sometimes from mere cents to unimaginable millions. But there's more to this coin than money. The 2021 D quarter reflects the enduring spirit of America, innovation, resilience, and pride in every detail. Each design element, from the inscriptions to the artwork, is a tribute to the nation's unity and beauty. Collectors don't just chase it for its rarity. They chase it for what it represents. A piece of American identity captured in metal. Holding this coin feels like holding a slice of history, one that tells the story of a nation constantly evolving yet always proud of its roots. Now, here's where the magic truly unfolds, the rare mint errors. Some 2021 D quarters have been reported with doubling on the lettering, off-center strikes, or die breaks that give them a unique, unrepeatable pattern. These are not flaws, they're miracles of chance. Each one is different, each one special, and collectors are willing to pay astronomical sums for them. Imagine owning a coin that's one of only a handful in existence. That's not just wealth, that's legacy. So, before you spend that shiny quarter you found in your drawer, take a closer look, tilt it under the light. Examine every detail, the edges, the lettering, the reflections. If it has that magical gleam or a unique marking, don't let it go. You might be holding a treasure that could change your financial destiny forever. People throw away fortunes every day without realizing it. And this could be your chance to make sure you don't. In the end, the 2021 D State quarter stands as a modern legend, a coin that reminds us that fortune often hides in plain sight. It's proof that not all treasures are buried deep underground. Some are jingling right in our pockets, waiting for a curious eye and a bit of belief. So, check your change, treasure your coins, and never underestimate the power of small things, because one tiny quarter could be your ticket to becoming a millionaire overnight. And who knows, the next great coin discovery might just start with you.